Okay folks, thank you very much for joining us on the next video. This is Imran Iqbal from One-to-One Tutor. We are looking at reverse volume questions. The reason why I call them reverse volume questions is because the volume is given to you in the question. You got to go back and work out another element of the question, for example the area or the length. So let's have a look how these questions work. So okay, let's go back to our basics. Volume of a prism is always equal to the area of the cross section, which is the area of the front of the shape here, which I'm going to call in green. In this case, the area is the area of a triangle, times that by the length. So let's start putting in our values. So the area we know is 20, so put 20 under the area. The length we don't know, so we just keep length as L. And the volume we're given as 70. So we know the volume, we know the area, but we just don't know the length. So this is what I mean by a reverse question, because the volume, the answers are given to you, you've got to work out part of the question. So let's go ahead and work out L. So L has been multiplied by 20. I want to make L the subject. So opposite time by 20 will be divided by 20. So we can copy down L over here. So 70 divided by 20. So the zeros will cancel each other out. You 7 divided by 2. So that'll give you 3.5 meters. And that's done. So in this particular question, we were given the volume to start with, and we had to work out the missing length. Right, let's have a look at the next question. Same one. So I want to work out the volume. So let's write down the volume formula for prism. Volume is equal to the area of the cross section. Remember, when I'm writing area, I mean area of the cross section. I'm not writing the cross section just for saving a bit of time. So the area of the cross section of this shape is, this is the cylinder, it's a circle. And the area we don't know now. The length we know and the volume we know. So let's start substituting values. So under the volume, write down the volume, 770. Under the area, just write down A. And under the length, we can write down 7. So if I want to work out the area, I've got to get rid of the time by 7 because I want to make A. So opposite time by 7 is divided by 7. So then we know that the area is equal to 770 divided by 7. That'll give you 110. 110 what? Centimeters squared, because we're talking about an area. Everything's out, so centimeters, that'll be centimeters squared. And that's that question done. Okay, folks, 2 more questions to do. Right, let's have a look at this one. Each time, please make sure you start with the formula, the concept. Volume of a prism is the area of the cross section. Where's the cross section? Here it is. So we have here a trapezium. Okay, and then times it by the length. So the length is what? The shape, this one here. And the length was here, and the length was there. So let's have a look. What do we have now? So we know the volume again. So the volume is 750. Put that in. The area we know is 15. But we don't know the length. Leave that as length. Lovely. Let's work it out. So opposite of times in the length by 15 is dividing by 15. So let's copy that down. So we have 750. We divide that by 15. And that gives us 50. And it's the length, so it'll be in centimeters, not centimeters squared. Done. Okay, last but not least, this question on the bottom of here. Again, always start with the formula. Volume of a prism equals the area of the cross section. What is the cross section? Is the shape at the front. We'll call it the face of the shape. There's a cross section. Times that by the length, and here's the length. So what do we know in this question? So let's grab the blue. We know the volume. So under the volume, write down volume. Under the area, we don't know what the area is because that's what we need to work out. And the length is 10. So we need to work out the area. It's been times by 10. So opposite time by 10 is divided by 10. Excuse me. So you have 1000 divided by 10. That leaves you with 100. Thank you very much for joining us on this video. If you like the video, please subscribe and hit that bell button for all further notifications of any new videos that we have. Thank you very much for joining me, Mr. Imran Iqbal, on this video on our channel, Imran Iqbal One-to-One Tutor.